Hello everyone, and welcome to Designing Crafts with Style by Chari. And first of all, as always, would thank you so much to all of you that subscribe to my channel, and especially for the very wonderful little comments too that has written to me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you just don't know how much. I haven't been able to answer some of the comments. This week I have been made a little bit under the weather, and by the time I go to bed, which is the time that I try to get all my, answers to my comments, I just fall asleep. I'm taking some medication and my body's getting adjusted to it, so that's all I can say. But anyway, I want to thank you all really from the bottom of my heart. I have a project share. Actually, this is from my very, very first Shabby Chic anything I have made. And I was inspired by Mrs. T. She's awesome, awesome lady. I believe her name is Margaret or Maggie. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think you know who I'm talking about. And she had made a box. Well, she made several boxes. Anyway, so she's the one inspiring me, so I have to give her credit for that. I wanted to do something special for my daughter, for my youngest daughter, for Christmas last year, and I had a box. It was a wooden box that belonged to her great grandmother, and I guess it's one of those boxes where you have cheese in them or something like that, just really big wooden box. And I thought that'd be kind of nice to make a memory box for her, and that's what I did. I covered it up with lace, batting first, because this box was with the wood overlap. It was kind of uneven, so I put some batting around it first, and then I put this. I put a lace, and then I put some antique lace that I had all the way around it, and I have some old appliques also, so I decided to do that too. And I got some pearls in here also to accentuate. And this kind of stuff, a lot of the stuff I had, that was before I started buying anything from May with Creative Detail store. And so I try to use as much of what I had then. I bought this little trim in here. It looks like a little tussle kind of a trim. And honestly, I couldn't even tell you where I bought it. It would have to be I'm going to say Walmart or Hobby Lobby. That would be my guess, okay? And so that's basically what I did around the box. And at the bottom, excuse me, I used a dolly, an old dolly too, that it was in the family. And I used that for the, for the base of the bottom of to cover up the bottom of the box, and I thought it turned out really pretty. It kind of had the same kind of colors over here, and one of the ancestors embroidered a little flower. In other words, it was very special because everything that I put in here, it has to do with the family. On the top, I used a lot of my laces that I had when I had my lingerie line in here, and I had a lot of it left, so I put some of that layer after layer after layer. And I did the top out of whoops, I don't think that one belonged there. Anyway, out of a cardboard, for the main reason that, and I'll show you here in a minute, the lead did not fit. I didn't know about that at the time. So what I did, I just cut out just a circle out of actually I cut two circles out of a cardboard. And then I do believe Mrs. T did that too in one of the boxes. And then I did two smaller ones inside, and I'll show you here in a minute. But anyway, then I put some little flowers here and there. And I had this little old butterfly. I think this was from my mother-in-law, and she's passed. So I wanted to put that in there. Basically I didn't do too much on here. This is, by the way, I was just trying to put some more stuff in there, but this is the original what I have done. And some Malibu, feathers, and just kept it very small and not too much. My daughter is not, she likes shabby chic, but that's to a point, and so I need to keep it everything smaller for her. But I think the lace itself made it really pretty and very nice. And then on here on the front, which is would be where you open it up, I just put a ribbon and some pearls right in there so we can tell where to open it up. And the ribbon was made, now that definitely was from inspiration from Michelle Paplin from Ribbon Roses and Lace, and I tried it and I liked it and I've been hooked ever since. So that I did it from her because I was watching her at the time. Now inside of it, as you can tell, let me get it over here, so let me bring it down. See, her name starts with a C. Again, I put another dolly, an old dolly that I had, and it was all, it's not crochet actually, it's hand embroidered lace, which let me tell you, that is absolutely gorgeous because I've done some of it. It takes a lot of time, and but this is absolutely beautiful. So I cover, as you can tell, there's a lip in here. And again, I put 2 cardboards together, 2 circles. And then I cover up with some muslin. Then I put this on here on the top. I put some more lace around, some of my old lace that I had around in this side in here. And then I bought this trim, and I do believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. As I said, I did this last Christmas, for Christmas, and I didn't know May at the time, so otherwise I would have given her credit, believe me. Anyway, so that's what I did on the top, and I was able to find this beautiful little rhinestone C, and I thought perfect for her, and that's what I did. And inside, hold on, whoops. Inside, I lined it again with some muslin, and then some old lace from an old wedding dress that I had, if you can tell or not. And I have another dolly, and I believe her grandmother made this one, so I put it down. Oh, I put some burlap on the very, very bottom first, because I wanted for the dolly to show up, its design. It's not very elaborate, but it was made for her grandmother, so I decided I definitely wanted to do that. And then I put this pretty little trim again that I got from I don't know if you can tell, from Hobby Lobby. And this in here, oops, sorry. This in here I put it on because again it was a difference, and it was I had to seam it. Put some seams on it. So I thought that would be good to kind of cover it up, and I made it, in, let's see, in 3 different places. Here, here, and then, whoops, and then right here. So this is what I did to the box, and I thought it turned out really nice for being my first one anyway. And I wanted to show it to you. So I was at my daughter's at Labor Day weekend, and I saw it there, and I said, well, let me take that so I can at least do a project share. And then the lid, since I couldn't do a lid, after I did all that, I couldn't fit the lid anywhere. I decided, it'd be great to do just a tray. Just a good old tray. And that's what I did. I had another of those dollies. And, she can put some other stuff in here. The box on the top is great. I put some cording right in here. Again, some more of my lace that I did laundry with in here. And that trim all over around it. I got I believe it's Hobby Lobby. And on the outside, I put some lace. And I started in here, and I just went inside, as you can tell. It just kind of went, and I just put it right all over. And it looked really nice. Make it kind of look kind of little peacocks, little things just sticking out. It really is nice. And this one had a little something on it, but it didn't matter, like I said. And in the bottom, under the dolly, I put some, I had some real pretty paper. I almost had a silvery tone to it. It was a wedding paper. And I do believe I got that one at Michael's. So it was just one of those sheets that you buy, you know, individual. And I couldn't tell you what it was, but I know it was in that kind of a silvery color, almost like polarized white with a little silver tone to it. And I did put some more, you know, of that lace around in here, around it. And then to end it up, I put another dolly that, you know, my mother-in-law, her grandmother made, and I thought they would kind of made it really nice and finished the box. So she has the tray, and then she has the box on the top. And it's kind of nice because that way that, you know, it doesn't get a soil and so on. And then I wanted to do something else. I wanted to do several things, you know, to put in there for her to do. And what I did, I made this little photo album. I made it I got it at Dollar Tree. And of course I had to put a picture of us on Halloween. And it was a fun Halloween in Spain. Nobody knew anything about Halloween. We made a party and it was fun. And I wanted to put you know, her very first special picture in there because it was a lot of fun. So I did that in there. But I wanted her to put pictures of the most special thing that she could imagine, you know, could have in her life with her kids, grandkids, whatever, so she can just, you know, fill it up as she needs to. And like I said, I got it at Dollar Tree, and then I just put some of that real pretty, again, it's kind of like a wedding paper, and it has a silver undertone, kind of, and then of course everything else is embossed over in white. I put some old lace around here and some smaller little lace that I had. And a little applique, you know, just put some dangles, little dangles. And I put some bling, because she does like bling. And in here, I put another little flower that I made with a little bit of a little dolly stuff in here. And this is a little, it's like a locket. It's like just a locket. And I put that in there with a little ribbon and some pretty little trim around. And I do believe that maybe I got that one to Hobby Lobby, if not Walmart. Like I said, at the time I didn't really, you know, I try to use as much as I can of the stuff that I had, but I had to just, you know, get some other things. And a little pearls around here too. And anyway, I thought it turned out real sweet. And that way she can, like I said, she can keep on and put some really neat special pictures. Nowadays, everything is done with, you know, digital, but we still have a lot of pictures out there that I think she'll be able to find something that might be able to go in here. And then I thought, okay, well, she needs something else. And I had got a salad in one of those plastic boxes. And I thought, okay, I can use this. So I made her this sweet little box. And this is some, it's got a lot of different things. This is from a Battenberg lace, old, I'm talking about handmade old Battenberg lace curtains that a friend of mine gave me. And here's a little dolly, and this is part of the curtain. All of this it went into the curtain. I made these little flowers in here with I avocado dyed it. And made these sweet little flowers. This is more like a little bud and a little rose. And then I just put some pearls kind of here, there. Some of them, these are some seawater, freshwater pearls right in here. And if you can tell, they're just different shapes. And I put some all the way around. My mother has left a pearl necklace that it was broken, and it was made out of freshwater pearls. So I thought how nice to put something else from the other side of the, the family, my family, her grandmother. So I did that in here. And, like I said, I just put some bigger pearls in here, some bling, just a little bit of everything. And that is the top and the sides. I put some old lace again all the way around it. And the lace kind of comes down a little bit, but I kind of shorten it down with the pearls. Put some daisies on it all the way around. And finish it off and put some felt at the bottom. And I made a bow on it, just a plain old bow to open it up. And then I just kind of made it inside. I cushed it, and put some more little, just a little lace around this, gathered lace. And then here, this is the paper that's in the little album. And then I had some old appliques, and I just kind of put them in there, and I thought they were kind of pretty, with some little bling in it and here and there. Make it, and then she can put in here just very special little trinkets or memory things that she can put in there. It could be from the kids, whatever, and something that she can have and also pass it on. But I thought it turned out really cute out of just a little clear plastic little box. And so this is it was my very, very first, and I've been wanting to share it with you guys, so I was glad that I saw it. It kind of reminded me, oh, I want to get that. Anyway, so this is it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do that for your children, whether it's a son or a daughter, whatever. But it's nice to have something from the family and kind of, refurbish it in a way that they are very, appealing to the eye. And then yes, something they can treasure and maybe pass it on. So, anyway, until next time, stay well, stay crafty, and God bless you.